Arvind Kejriwal, Chief Minister of Delhi's Capital Territory and a key opposition leader, was arrested on Thursday in connection with corruption allegations relating to the city's liquor policy. Yesterday, he was remanded in custody until 28th of March. This arrest, weeks before the general election, has been seen as a blow to the opposition. Joining us from Delhi, India, to talk more about this is a veteran journalist, Jyoti Malhotra, who has over 3 decades of experience in covering national politics and foreign affairs, among others, for both print and broadcast media in India and abroad. Jyoti, thank you for joining us on Kantipur News.
Thank you so much, Sarah, for having me.
What meaning does Kejriwal's arrest less than a month before the election hold for the Indian politics?
So, Sarah, first of all, the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal, remember he's a sitting chief minister, and this is the first time in India's independent history that a sitting chief minister has been arrested. That in itself is significant. What happened minutes after his arrest on Thursday night is that the opposition leaders, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi of the Congress party, Mamata Banerjee of the Trinamool Congress, and various other opposition leaders from other political parties who may or may not be in power, rallied to his support and basically said that this is very wrong of what the Narendra Modi government's agencies, investigative agencies, in this case the Enforcement Directorate, have been trying to do, and that they're trying to browbeat the opposition weeks before the election. Now, some of this may be true because it's not as if, and listen, I'm not saying here, there's nobody passing a judgment whether Arvind Kejriwal is corrupt or not, whether the liquor policy that was introduced in Delhi 2 or 3 years ago was right, is right, that there's a problem with it. We are not going into that at all. There will be an investigation into that. The question is, weeks before the election, that a sitting chief minister has been arrested. Only a couple of months ago, the chief minister of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren, Jharkhand is a state in the deep center of India, he was arrested. And then he handed over, he resigned, and then he went to jail. So clearly the party, the ruling party, the BJP, wants to expand its control over the election process. And there is no doubt about the fact that Prime Minister Modi is most likely to come back again as Prime Minister for the 3rd time. So weeks before the election process, this is a very interesting development.
Kejriwal is a key campaigner that entered politics on an anti-corruption platform. How big of a setback is this for his Aam Aadmi Party and the larger opposition alliance?
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party is ruling in 2 states in India, the first in Delhi and the second in Punjab. It is not a national challenge to Prime Minister Modi or the ruling BJP. And that's why it's also so interesting why he has been arrested, because he seemed to be a figure who can bring people together. The Congress party, although it's a national party, is looking to be like a very weak party. So the fact remains that Arvind Kejriwal has shown some opposition to the ruling BJP. And while he and his Aam Aadmi Party are not a challenge to the ruling BJP, in fact, nobody in the opposition is, having said that, is able to galvanize the anti-BJP vote. So I think that is of some concern to the ruling party.
Jyoti, all the leaders of his decade-old party are in jail in connection with the liquor case. A few leaders have said that Kejriwal's arrest is a murder of democracy in India. Is this a targeted clampdown on the opposition by the ruling BJP?
Yes, you're absolutely right. The senior leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party are in jail. In fact, they are in jail for the same accusation against which Arvind Kejriwal has been, the accusation against Arvind Kejriwal, which is corruption in the liquor policy that the Delhi government introduced 3 years ago. Whether this will have an impact, whether the arrests of all these people, including now Kejriwal, will have an impact on the fortunes of the Aam Aadmi Party. That is a question to be seen. Some people say that there might be a sympathy factor and that the votes may go to AAP, which is the Aam Aadmi Party, an abbreviation of AAP, of the party's name. Others say that the BJP has already taken that into account, and that in fact there will be no sympathy factor, because when the Prime Minister goes out and asks for votes in the name of clean politics, then if somebody is accused of corruption, then, you know, people are not going to vote for that man. So the jury is out on whether the Aam Aadmi Party is going to benefit from this arrest of Arvind Kejriwal.
Thank you, Jyoti, for joining with us.